Hello and welcome to Pardon the Idiots.
Welcome to Pardon the Inception, Season 38, Week 1, with your hosts, myself, Lee Wood.
Idiot one.
Idiot too.
Let's take a look at what's happened after this elongated break. So, starting off as ever with the GFL.
Do you mean the Guffle?
The Guffle.
Do you mean the killer of Nicholas Taylor? Oh no, he's there. I thought he'd disappeared.
Dharma Mules spanking Gary fucking Stevens.
I know. What happened to Gary fucking Stevens?
The Hulk gave the Rindraves a bit of a game. By the looks of it.
Yeah. Coach with no names back to winning. Beach Breakers are looking like a strong team at the minute, but I don't know how much the Black Bites are punting.
To be fair, it's Aaron running it. It can't be that strong.
True.
Fair. What's happened to the Wraiths? That's the real question. They must be really shit this season.
I mean, Gary did tank for like 18 years, so he's got to run them close once, right?
No, this is just a sign that the Wraiths have got worse. It's definitely not a sign that Gary's got better.
Fair. Wildcats coming back up. Nice mix of close results and complete blowout results across the league as a whole, though.
Yeah, there's nothing sort of in between, is there?
Not really. I mean, the 22-12 is probably the most middling game.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's annoying to see Lee LJE win. Disgusting.
Who's he coaching?
Quake.
Okay.
Managed to squeak one out from the seat of his pants.
Obviously, week 1, so there's not a huge amount further to talk about, and looking at the standings is completely pointless.
Indeed.
Has anybody got anything else on the GFL before we move on to the Atlantic results?
No.
What's game of the week, Nick?
What, for next week?
This
is going to be a real
the
tough one.
week.
Just got to read them all first. I have no idea. Saints Beach Breakers.
You heard it here first.
It's been called.
That was the last one I read. I read from the bottom up. So
On to the Atlantic. See,
Lots of
Lee
blowouts here as well,
moves
you see.
away from the Snow Bears and suddenly they lose. I did lose to Kendall. I didn't lose to Kendall. I lost to Dan.
But you're not allowed to talk about the coach of the Snow Bears. You'll get censored, Lee.
The Spitfires have started where they left off.
Yep. Redcoats doing well.
No, nothing jumps out as a surprise anyway.
Stampede Avalanche was a good one.
Yeah, I think
that's going to be tight this season.
Maybe you could say the Kings being the Stingrays away is
The Kings are that weird team that seem to win the games you are not sure on and lose the games you expect them to win.
That is very true. Look, I got smashed and my quarterback got a G, so that was good.
GG. So that's you out of the contention for 5-5 then?
I might have been out of that anyway. I'm not sure my team is good enough this season. Very much on a transition season.
So, what is your game of the week for week 2, young Nick?
Week 2. It's probably a touch easier as I know the league, but all Blues are Outlaws probably.
Blues are Outlaws. Lock it in. On to the Big Sky.
A continental?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the results in this league yet, so there might be an
No,
upset
there's
here.
not. Move on to the continental. Boring, boring, boring Big Sky.
Gary fucking Stevens not doing the business.
Hey, what's he up to?
I mean, the key is to know how old their roster is now, right? That's normally the go-to.
Statistical handbook. It's not in that one. It's inside the numbers. I can never remember which one's which.
Inside the numbers.
Whoa.
7.25.
The life support
Jeez.
is going strong.
I mean, I don't want to disparage the team too much, but Gary Lyon could join the team and the average age would go down.
That is very true. Yeah, maybe they should change the helmet logo to a Zimmer frame.
That's why they're called the rivets. The rivets hold the Zimmer frame together.
Looking around at other places, we can see that the swarming giant hornets are doing giant hornet things.
Yep.
I found them before. Now I can't find them, but I did see they won.
Yeah, in the middle
How
there.
did Tripson do?
I don't think Tripson plays anymore, does he? It's now all about what's his face. That being his official name.
Pablo.
Escobar.
doing the business.
He was giving them the business.
Hopefully the next 4 quarters go 7, 6, 5, and 4 to continue that run of 10, 9, 8.
We do like patterns. Anything else on the Big Sky before we move on to the continental?
Now we've already wasted a couple of minutes on that.
Week 1, that classic week where it's really hard to tell what's going on where.
Westies lost. Boo.
Badgers won.
Badgers won. Hangers, Bombers, big points.
Angels lost. It's all gone wrong.
What?
Season's gone downhill.
It
already.
was against the Royals, though.
A lot of points.
Peckham Trojans, best helmet in the game, winning.
Hmm?
Hard to read too much into these, isn't it?
Do the Lewis Spartans now have a normal coaching them, or are we still on caretaker mode?
Still Simon Evans.
Simon Evans. I'm not immediately calling any changing of the guard here, but there's some teams we haven't seen win for a while winning.
Westie's getting smashed is
What everyone wants
unexpected.
To see. Yeah.
What everyone wants to see, Nick.
What is your game of the week, Nick?
I like the way we didn't even do a game of the week in the Big Sky.
Because
It doesn't deserve it.
It doesn't matter.
We're on strike until the Rivets lose.
Personally, I'm probably looking at Zulu's Angels.
It was between that and another game, and because you said that game, I'm going to go with the other game. So I'm going to go Royals at Westies.
Royals at Westies it is. On to the Deltoids.
Cougars lost.
That was the surprise of the week.
There's only 2 teams that scored less than 10 points. And I do like the fact that the Chaos have moved to Goochland.
I named after your mum.
If you like. The single most important game of week 1, though, across every league. Let's see if Nick can find the most important game in all of Gridiron this week.
Most important game in all of Gridiron.
Yeah.
Is it the Simon Bowl?
course, it's the Simon Bowl.
But it's only important if the Simon Bowl's at home in Basingstoke.
A week one Simon Bowl is a rare, rare treat.
Yeah, if Simon ever wins the Simon Bowl, makes it to the draft, I might actually give him the Simon Bowl.
I love the fact you went and bought yourself a trophy.
Yeah, I've got a Simon Bowl. Of course I have. I present it to myself every season when I win.
Nice, nice.
There are some really, really close games in the Delta this week.
Looking like it's going to be a very interesting season.
Fury lost as well.
Yeah. Frome won, Snore.
Copperhead's
Oh,
lost.
sorry, Froome.
From A,
If it's Froome, why has it not got two O's?
don't start getting into those discussions with the English language. You'll get yourself down a big old cul-de-sac.
Simon, you said the English language. This Froome is in the southwest. It is not English.
Okay. Nobody tells me nothing. Crusty jugglers.
Yep. Greater good.
The greater good.
We need the katanas to lose for the greater good. So, no real standout teams. We've called out a couple of teams we expected to possibly win that lost. Admittedly, the Cougars did lose against the 49ers, who are my dark horse pick every year. Because if you pick the same team every year, you're going to be right at least once, unless it's the Copperheads.
Have you called the 49ers to win the bowl yet?
I haven't actually done the spreadsheet this season, so
outrageous.
Oh no, I didn't do it last season.
What's the point?
Either.
It's like the Big Sky. Your spreadsheet's like the Big Sky. You're always going to call the 49ers to win. It's an incorrect Big Sky.
There's a lot of points in the Colts Centurions game. In fact, a century of points.
Hey.
Hey.
There's a point for every year that Jeff has lived.
So, Nick, what is the game of the week for week 2?
Where is it? 49ers at Warriors.
49ers at Warriors. Good
What
call.
choice.
Good call.
Nick knows his Delta.
This is a shame where Jeff's brother's no longer at the Silverbacks, because we could have had the
Brown Bowl.
The Brown Bowl, yeah.
Nothing will have the prestige of the Simon Bowl, Lee.
No, Brown Bowl also does not sound prestigious at all.
Wait a minute. If it's pronounced Froome, should it be the Simoon Bowl?
Oh, nice. Does the winner get presented with a one red, one green, do one damage to all non-flying creatures?
Yeah, with a monkey in the art. Well, and on to the Empire. And
I guess only Magic players will get that reference.
I own only old Magic players as well. The thing that jumps out at me here is 71-0.
Yeah.
Not 74 now.
Well, isn't the 71-0 was like the Griffins did make the bowl last year at least, right?
They won it, didn't they?
They did win it, yeah.
So they're probably rebuilding. Whereas R-Cubed, it's their year. Unfortunately, they've scored all their points for the rest of the season in game 1.
That's why I was amazed that you hadn't called them, Lee.
To be honest, it's because my eyes was drawn to that 71 at the top.
That's why I was like, only going for the 74 of your favourite team. Screw the fact that the last bowl winner's getting smashed.
I enjoy the comment on the Red Bulls Griffins game where Colin has put not a great performance from us, even though he scored 71 points. have been 74-0. Just imagine that you win the game and you come back into the dressing room and go, should have tried harder, lads.
The biggest
Not
thing
good
to
enough.
remember is when the scoreline gets that big, the elastic band engine kicks in, so your team start performing shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So 2 huge point scoring games then.
Yeah, I forgot about the important game in this one.
The Kings might well be rebuilding as well based on their result.
What's the important game in this one then, Simon?
Lions Russians, obviously.
Oh my. Yep.
Very
There was quite a few new coaches in the Empire this year, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was my one game in the Empire. 100% record in the Empire. Because I'm now no longer the caretaker.
Ah, so they've got a coach in now.
We've got a real coach in now.
Okay.
As opposed to a shit stand-in, but still 100%.
Retires undefeated, like Sam Aladici.
Never coming back to the Empire.
Were
But
you
100%.
caught talking to a journalist drinking pints of wine?
No, it was pints of Buckfast.
Technically a wine. But, yeah. It's, much like Sam Allardyce retired from the England job. 1-1 lost, played 1-1-1 lost nil, wasn't it?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Pretty sure
You're the Sam Allardyce fan in the room.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm definitely sure he's got 100% winning record as the manager of
I'll
England.
look this up. England played 1-1-1.
Yeah,
There you go.
100%. Bam.
Nailed it.
Anything? Game of the week. That game of the week.
Well, I think we've got to go Jacksonville at the Jaguars, just because Jacksonville Jaguars.
Fair enough. We have it called.
We've had more ropey reasons than that before.
Oh, we have indeed. So, week 1. Just to pad out a little bit, should we take a look through the season previews?
Nah, who wants to do that shit?
Okay.
We can do
I'm
that.
going to do it anyway. Simon, GFL.
Yeah.
This feel about right to you?
Yeah, my team's a bit shit. The Saints are very good. Well, yeah. Surprised by the Pirates, but
Ratos. Good offense, no defense by the looks of it.
the Pirates should be better than the Mules, I suspect. The Mustangs are in the right place.
Aaron's got too many stars.
That's fair.
It's very close between the Dragons and the Breakers in terms of stars, though.
Mm.
Their schedule is going to play a huge part.
Oh, it is, yeah. This feels about right.
Yep. Although the Armadillos didn't win, but it was a close one with the Blazers.
Does that say 9-1 underneath the Raves?
I know. Who
It
beat
does
the
indeed.
Raves? Oh, I'm going to play the who's going to beat the Raves game.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
easy.
we can look at their fixtures, right?
It's easy to see who's going to beat the Raves.
Who is it?
The Mules, obviously. Mules week 10.
Yeah, I think this feels about right. I think the Hulk will pip the Gunslingers to second.
Defense.
This looks like a division no one wants to win.
Based on the star ratings, yeah.
Feels fair in terms of the rankings, given how they
Yeah.
did last season.
I feel like those top 2 records might not be 8 and 2s. It might be like 7.
No, I think the order's correct though. NFC. These look like they're all rebuilding, which means Andrew should win the division. Carl.
Big error on this page. The Stratford Steelers don't have a named coach.
Apologies for the sneezes.
Can you raise a bug report, though?
It's only in the playoffs he doesn't have a name.
No, he shouldn't have a name anywhere. That is a definite bug.
Feels like based on the stars, it feels like they should be closer than 9-1 versus 5-5, but maybe
That's going to be schedule, is surely.
comes into it. But...
that is a big drop off. I agree. LJE not predicted to win his division in his first season.
You'll have to see it.
They've got more stars than top place, though. Just saying.
It's possibly that fourth in the schedule playing against teams that were tanking and have got a lot better against that finishing third. I think if you're tanking, third's where you want to aim for. Third with a high draft pick.
Yeah. I mean, this division is nearly reverse order of last season.
Yep.
Based on predictions.
Let's quickly have a look at the Atlantic. Nick, 9-1, not with the G.
Already got my loss, so just going to win the next 9. Easy. I mean, my quarterback.
Magpies for the division?
Yeah, Magpies will win the division, I feel. I might be surprised if I'm second. But...
This looks super tight. 6-4, 5-5-5-5-5-5.
I always feel like the heroes are better than anything's ever predicted for them.
I can probably see any of these teams taking the division.
I fancy the heroes to take it, but
okay,
that one's maybe a bit off, but we'll see.
This one is always interesting.
Tigers' offense looks absurd according to the paper. But then they predicted 5-5 record, so it's like
it's really bizarre. I think Tayside are going to take it.
Like, is their schedule that bad? Like,
you're assuming there is actually any logic to these previews?
That's true.
There is some logic. Whether it's good logic or not is a different question.
I suspect there is a bit of logic, and then there's a random number generator just stuffed on the end by Rich.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they just assume they lose both games to the Kings, and then they lose the Avalanche game. I don't really see what other games they lose though. Maybe Barbarians as well. Don't know.
Yeah. CFC West, Stampede,
10-0.
Stampede in.
That's already been broken. It's down to this one's just down to Stampede versus Avalanche, right?
Yeah, 100%.
We've had the game at the Avalanche now. Now we get the game at the Stampede later in the season, I hope.
I mean, the Stampede.
No, they're not playing again. That's weird.
You only play. Yeah, it's.
They are. They're playing week 7.
Are they? Oh yeah, they are. I'm an idiot. I can't read.
The Stampede schedule looks really soft, I have to say. So.
I think that might be the first 1-star I've seen.
Can't be that soft because he's not playing you, Nick.
Well, doesn't mean it's not soft though, right?
It could be a little softer.
It could be.
This feels about right.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be surprised if the Blues don't win it. I think I think their only real challenge is potentially the Comets. I'm not sure the other 2 teams are gonna do it this season. Surprised to see the Redcoats above the Outlaws. One win for the Spitfires.
Yeah.
Are they going to beat the Meerkats at home?
How are you doing?
Probably.
That's all right.
All right, moving down.
Everything all right?
Snow Bear's not at the top.
That's nuts to see, like the star levels on the Spartans, and then not gonna
Hang
win
on,
the division.
Oh, yeah, because we were supposed to be at the dentist.
Yeah.
They're 3 short of maximum stars, and like, nah, you're not
9
winning
and
this
1, you're going to lose
Okay.
to the Rapiers because
But-
Rich Jackson's a
I'm not
powerhouse.
Well, I say, I
So,
said that
yeah.
words. It's at
Yeah. Right, MFC.
hang on.
This feels right.
Yeah, I can't see beyond the Razorbacks.
Well,
I can't
Three-ish or
either.
something.
So
Yeah.
We do the Big Sky, and then we do the other 3 next
Well,
week.
I don't know because school's not well.
Season
not going to come
preview. Mainly because it allows us to talk in windows without the rivets.
and see some of the other teams.
This is like the most
Yeah.
pointless endeavor we've ever done.
Yeah. This feels about right from what I've seen.
I've got a voucher.
North,
for
Rushmore.
Oh, what's going on with the giant hornets there? What's happened?
Names at that time.
Have a word, someone.
I
Yeah.
think it could be that this formula doesn't take in Escobar into true account.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that
Yeah, spiking
happened
temperatures and
somewhere else with
like
something
that-
else, but I
that's
can't remember
something.
who it was.
Holidays has come back again.
Kevin is a good coach, so I don't know. This could be tight.
Mm.
Yeah, possibly, but I
Oh.
don't think the Hornets have fallen off a cliff yet.
No.
So
No, I don't
Quite
think
four
they
and,
have
4
either.
and 6 seems really rough on them. If that, based on that.
Yeah.
This feels about this feels about right. These 2 I'd probably have the other way around myself.
Shadow, based on that run offense for the Shadows, I'd tend to
Oh,
agree.
no,
But then the Knights beat the Shadow this week, so maybe.
Okay, yeah.
I'm kind of like in 2 minds about the dentist because I don't think I should take school.
Mount Dora massive.
Yeah.
Up
yeah.
the massive.
Up the massive.
Buccaneers
Okay.
getting a 7-3 record with no defense is pretty interesting.
All you've got to do
Well,
is score more
it's-
points than the
it's
opponent, and it's still a win.
still doing weird stuff.
You get the
True.
same amount of kudos for winning 115 to 114 as you do winning 90-0.
Getting
true.
that
It's true.
temperatures, lost a couple of days temperatures, and red eyes. And,
Yeah, it's looking
sore throat and stuff.
about as expected.
Yeah.
Rapiers, Chargers,
Mm.
Generals.
Probably want to keep away from the germs as well, don't you?
It's an interesting one.
Yeah, based on the comment
Mhm.
under the Generals, I think I would have
That's
said the Generals
yeah.
have done better. But
Yeah.
if
That's
the case,
exactly
then-
where I went as well.
Okay, we'll do that then. Hang on.
I thought, that seems bad. That I read that they basically missed the cut and things. So
Yeah. So
No, that's fine.
yeah, and like the Rapiers beat them this
Yeah,
week. So
that's
should be the
fine.
Rapiers.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on there?
Oh,
What happened?
Oh,
System's broken.
oh, considering that the
Surprise.
rivets beat the surface already.
To be fair, they saw the name and they're like, it's Gary fucking Stevens. And then they get horrifically disappointed.
Oh dear.
Comrade took great offence and wrote an essay about it.
Probably don't want to be.
When does Conrad not write an essay?
To win and everything as well.
He's going to win anyway, so he only gets fun by like writing shit. 'Cause he's just like, winning is just not good enough anymore.
I like the last
Okay,
line
no,
though.
that's
Should
fine,
be a
that's
fun
fine.
and unpredictable season ahead.
No, the big sky is always predictable. It's the point of the big sky. It's like death and taxes.
I
The
like and
three
then-
things in life are guaranteed: death,
No, 'cause
taxes, the
we're
rivet winning rivets winning a bar.
Well, then the next comment down seems like a tough fall for the rivets. I'm like, is it though?
Yeah, so they.
I'd do my normal. Well, it'd be interesting to see whether they lose this season. And it's like, why even waste my breath?
Yep.
Oh, this feels about right given what we've seen from the teams in previous years.
Devils' offense looks good.
Yeah.
Maybe they've got enough to do something.
I mean, there's only a 1 game difference here, so
Yeah.
it is close. Sorry,
there's three
it's
game
not
difference.
But yeah,
because
probably don't
I
want
read
that.
this as 6-4.
Yeah,
Because-
I thought you
Ugh.
must have misread it.
Tired.
Yeah, don't want to go to your chest, do you?
Yeah.
Interesting.
BBP.
Oh dear.
Beverly Bay Packers are
All right, then, Dave.
usually the ones to win this one,
All right.
Yeah.
but Titans are 8 and 2,
Bye.
predicted 8 and 2 as well. So
It's gonna
like
be
the way it
gonna
goes
be
8
tough.
2, 8 2, 7 3.
1-9.
Yeah. Normally when you see that, the bottom team's normally like 0-10 easy, but they have a win in there. So
But yeah, right. Said we'll go through the other leagues next week. I need to find where my sharing controls have gone.
Your bum bum.
Indeed, they have. Right. Has anybody got anything else before we bring this to a close? Okay. In which case, it's goodbye from me.
goodbye from me.
Goodbye from Lee.